you like tennis? Well, the Williams sisters do, and they just played at Wimbledon. And we all know what great tennis players they are. They're really, indeed, real champions. Now, the question we have to ask, are the Williams sisters Jehovah's Witnesses? Now, that's been coming across in the newspapers, it's been coming across on the television. Are they Jehovah's Witnesses? Well, according to FoxSports.com, let me read you a little article here about religion to keep Serena from voting for Obama. It says here that Serena Williams would vote for Barack Obama if she could. Don't even ask Venus Williams what her political leanings are. The Williams sisters, vocal on so many issues from fashion to gender equality, are equal pay and equal pay for women, say they're not allowed to vote because of their religion. The sisters, who have 14 Grand Slam single titles between them, are among the most recognizable athletes in sports. They are Jehovah's Witnesses. Now, after their first round wins at Wimbledon, both were asked about the November 4th presidential election coming up. I feel what I do in tennis isn't really political, Venus said. The work she does for UNESCO and other agencies was about helping people, she said. I don't see it as political. I don't vote. And then younger sister Serena said she was excited to see Obama out there doing his thing. I'm a Jehovah's Witness, so I don't get involved in politics. We stay neutral. We don't vote, she said. So I'm not going to necessarily go out and vote for him. I would if it wasn't against my religion. Now, Venus serves as an ambassador for UNESCO. This is an agency of the United Nations. In fact, it's the United Nations educational, scientific, and cultural organization. Its stated purpose is to contribute to peace and security by promoting international collaboration through education, science, and culture in order to further universal respect for justice, the rule of law, and human rights and fundamental freedoms proclaimed in the United Nations Charter. Well, we know there's something inherently wrong with that. Jehovah's Witnesses have so many references, in fact, well over 4,000, condemning the United Nations in their publications, but yet we have one of the sisters here actively involved in the United Nations agency. After losing the Wimbledon championship to her sister Venus, Serena Williams was being interviewed on the court. And here is part of what she said. I thank my God Jehovah for being out there. Okay, so according to her words, Jehovah blessed her by allowing her to be there to participate in a competitive sports championship match. And not just any match, Wimbledon. So, one of the most prestigious competitive sports matches on the planet. That's what we're talking about here, friends. So if Jehovah approves of competitive sports, as implied by Serena Williams' comment, then why are so many Jehovah's Witness children discouraged from the extracurricular activities in school of joining sports teams? For them to act like average run-of-the-mill Jehovah's Witnesses, while so many other Jehovah's Witnesses are told not to pursue worldly careers, makes it apparent that there are two sets of standards, one for the influential and another for the rank and file. Let me show you this. Let's take a look at this brochure right here, School and Jehovah's Witnesses. And we're all familiar with this. This was published back in the early 80s. But let me read you what this book has to say to young Jehovah's Witnesses about being involved in sports. It says that witness parents feel that schools often overemphasize sports. Therefore, in training their children, They try to moderate the emphasis on athletic achievement. They hope their young ones will want to pursue careers not as athletes, but as ministers of God. So witness parents encourage their children to use after-school hours principally to pursue spiritual interest rather to excel in some sport. Participation in organized sports, we believe, would expose witness youths, that is witness youths, to unwholesome associations. We also feel that the competitive spirit in modern sports, the winning isn't everything, is the only thing. Ideology has harmful effects. So if a witness youth feels the need for extra recreation, their parents encourage them to seek such recreation with fellow believers. Yes, along with those who call upon the Lord out of a clean heart. 2 Timothy 2:22.